Hello again, everyone. I'm Michael here with Felicity, November 8033 Foxtrot, a Cessna flight training device that I built here at home. We're going to jump right over real quick to the Virtual USA Flying Club Discord. We're having an event this evening, and the briefing is starting right now. So let me go ahead and pull that up, and then we'll jump back here and catch up for just a couple minutes before we head to the aircraft. So let's go ahead and catch the briefing real quick once Discord loads here. I do hope everyone's had a decent Thursday. It seems like every time I start Discord, even if it's the next day, it always has some sort of update to do. Alright, here we go. Let's get over here. Go here, and then we'll go right here. And we'll go right here, and then we'll do this. Okay.
Pretty niche scenario, but let's say I do pattern wake at Dan Bailey, and then I like go back to the hangar tray a little bit, and then the pay out of Dan Bailey failed a flight to a random airport. Do I log the pattern wake or do I log both?
Only one entry per person, so you can just log the pattern work. That would be plenty, Malcolm. That's a good question, though. Yeah, it's one entry per person, so if you do multiple flights, you can't have multiple entries. It's just one entry per person for the drawings.
I got a question. Is this mic working?
Hello?
Is this mic work?
I can barely understand you, Eric.
1x5.
Alright, if there's no other specific questions, I'm going to bug out of this channel. If you absolutely need me, I'll be hiding in the CTAP channel because I'm also in the New York ARTCC TeamSpeak running the event and controlling. So you guys have fun. You guys do have a couple other admin here, Brant, John, Michael, Manook. Nice handful of admin in here tonight. You guys can ask them questions if need be. They've got a pretty good idea. Eric, too, of if he can get his mic working, of what's going on. So have fun, guys. Look forward to seeing you in Danbury.
Welcome to Guapo 1650.
Wow. Well, that was a very short briefing. We must have caught the first minute of it. It was only about a 3-minute briefing anyway. So, our flight plan. Our final destination is going to be Danbury. That's Delta X-Ray Romeo. And we'll be flying out of the Bayport Aerodrome 2-3 November. There is a very specific departure and arrival procedure out of the aerodrome. But we do have a keyhole cut out. So we're in the basically in the ice slip area. So as long as we remain under 700 feet, we'll be clear all the way out to the bay. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to head south out of Bayport, going to head down to the Great Bay, and we're just going to fly that west to where the Hudson dumps out. And we're going to fly the Hudson SFRA northbound. Then once we get through, we'll cut right on over to Danbury. I'll probably be in VFR up through the SFRA. I'm going to be low enough. I don't want to get high and grab flight following through there. I want to stay low so we can check out the scenery. We'll be low and slow. And then probably once maybe we get to this outer shelf of the class Bravo, which is... Alright, so that's going to be, I want to say, is that Newark Liberty's Bravo shelf? No. Okay. Now I need to figure this out. Okay. So there's the VFR. So above 13,000. So there's a ring. There's a ring. Okay. So that must be LaGuardia. That must be LaGuardia's shelf. So I would say once we're, just outside of the LaGuardia shelf, I might grab a VFR flight following through our duration up to Danbury. That's kind of our quick and crude flight plan. Let's see. What else do I want to talk about? We'll go over the departure procedure out of Bayport. Actually, let's look at our weather first. That'll determine our departing runway, and then we'll talk about our departing procedure. Weather. So winds are at a 330, 340. So for departure, we're going to take runway 36, which is going to be the north runway. So with that in mind, if we are departing runway 36, we're going to be taking off, and if we look, we're going to take off, and we're going to be kind of making a immediate left crosswind to downwind. We don't want to go past the freeway, and we want to follow the lakes all the way out to the bay. So that's really the only things we need to be concerned about for Bayport, and being under 700 feet until we get out of that shelf. Once we're at the bay, we've got up to 1,500 feet, and then we'll just, as long as we stay below 1,500 feet, we might be able to transition through there, through John F. Kennedy's airspace. If not, I'll have to proceed southbound a little bit. But if nothing else, I'll see if I can get a transition through JFK there. Alright, there's our tentative plan. So yeah, with that in mind, let's just head on over to the aircraft, and we'll get this flight going. We'll go over our walk around, weight and balance, and get going. I'll see you at the aircraft in just a moment. Alright, sorry it took me a minute. It's a bit of a walk to get out here, but I am glad that you did find the aircraft alright. Welcome aboard, Felicity. Okay, here we are on the ground at the Bayport Aerodrome, 2-3 November, and we are in X-Plane 12 today. I think I finally got all of its bugs and quirks worked out. She's been running stable for several hours, yesterday and today. As it turns out, a memory mismatch on the motherboard seems to be the primary cause of my crashes. So once I replace 2 of the memory sticks with matching sticks with the other 2, haven't had a problem since. Not saying that's a fix for everybody, but I am saying that seems to be what fixed my issue. So let's do our exterior walk around real quick. Okay. Let's take a moment here, look at the bigger picture. We're going to do a walk around, check our tires, look for any fluid leaks, and I don't see anything there. So we'll walk up, check our exhaust, it's tight. Let's get all of our lights on real quick, make sure that they're all working, and check our pitot heat. Okay, taxi, landing. Alright, we've got green on the right with the strobe. We've got red on the left with our strobe. And got our beacon working there. Okay. Let me turn my flight controls on, and we will check our flight controls. Okay. Alright, that's a bit unusual. Let me check something real quick. Alright. Interesting. Alright, there it is. Guess it just took a minute for virtual fly to catch up with the aircraft. Okay. Alright, so let's check these flight controls again. Alright, down on the right, up on the left, up on the left, down on the right. Elevator, rear elevator is working. Front canards are working. Alright, primary flight controls are good. Fuel caps are on and in a streamlined position. Okay, let's turn all of our lights off, pitot heat off, and get our master switch back off, and we'll head back into the aircraft. Okay, so exterior walk around is good. Duffy Fluffy, hello, hello, welcome. I'm doing alright. Hope you're doing well. I'm gonna bring up our Virtual USA Flying Club Discord so I can monitor the Discord chat, just in case anybody does have any questions. Okay. Glad to hear you're doing great. So we are on the ground here at 2-3 November in New York. I'm gonna fly up to Danbury, Connecticut up the Hudson SFRA. So it should be a fun flight. Weight and balance. Let's discuss weight and balance real quick. Take a look at my mic on Discord. I have not had a chance to do that yet. In fact, let me just do that real quick here. Settings, voice and video, mic test, test. Okay. Well, looks like it's about where it needs to be. It doesn't look like there's much adjustment I'm going to be able to do there. Okay. All right. Weight and balance. Let's do that. Okay, so we got me on board, you on board. We'll go average for that. Tell you what, we got nobody in the rear. 100 pounds of gear. And let's go ahead and fill up about 3/4. That's going to be plenty. Gives us about 7.5 hours of flight time. And our Peterson King Cap My. Okay. So the aircraft dropped down a little bit due to the extra weight we just put in. So let's move right along. And I apologize if I sound a little off. I'm just getting over an illness. It hasn't been pleasant. Okay. Weather. What did we say our weather was? Our winds were out of the north. And our closest station here was Long Island. And wind was 340 at 11, visibility 10. A few clouds at 4,000. And then 19,000 and 25,000 is broken, which we won't be up that high, so that won't be a factor. Temperature's 9, dew point -1, altimeter 3020. That should be all we need. So let me go ahead and set my altimeter real quick now that I have that, and we'll see if that matches our field elevation. And field elevation at Bayport is 39 feet. Yep, so that's about right. No. So 20. So that puts altimeter at 29902. Yeah, I actually had the flu. Tuffy Fluffy. It hasn't been pleasant. Let me check our weather here. Just make sure.
I see you, Mark.
Real weather.
Yeah, I'm coming.
Download.
Trying to hang out with you guys.
Rescan. So for some reason, X-Plane is not downloading real world weather. I'll put real weather. Interesting. not sure why X-Plane is not downloading real world weather. So let's go ahead and just match these configurations real quick so that we have what we need to have. Okay. So we're going to put our wind at 340. And that's going to be about 11. Okay. And then we had a few clouds. That's annoying that it's not downloading real world weather. And that's got winds coming out of the south. Interesting. Yep, we're in X-Plane 12 currently. Let me just check something real quick. I wonder if something was blocking that weather download. I just added a lot of my custom scenery back in, so I just want to see what do I want. So it says plugins. Okay, there's nothing in there that would cause that. And none of the scenery is going to cause an issue with weather downloading. Alright, well, I guess it's just going to be is what it is. Yeah, I have no idea. Alright, so alright, add the wind layer, and I apologize that we're having to go through this. Shouldn't have to go through this. Speed is 1.1. Okay. So for our intensive purposes, I mean, we're not going to be that high at all. So those two wind layers should be sufficient. Then we're going to add a cloud layer, a few clouds, and that was at 4,000 was the base. We'll bring that down to about 8,000. Then we've got broken at 19,000. And then another broken layer at 2,500. But that's fine. We'll leave that like that. Visibility, we're going to put down to 10, which is what it was. altimeter was 3020. Well, I think that's about as good as we're going to be able to get for real world weather just by plugging it in ourselves. And what else did we need? Temperature. That's going to be another good thing. Temperature -9. No, it's 9. Alright, now I think we've got it there. Alright, let's go ahead and connect
Oh, I thought you were in the DC3, Paul.
to our VATSIM network.
I gave up when the wing hit the tree, taxiing up to
Oh, looks like we've got company down here at the field. That's cool. November 306 Echo Romeo. Awesome. Alright, let's get things started up now that we finally got our weather configured. Okay. We already did our exterior walk around and pre-flight, weight and balance, so we're on the interior checklist. Not much to brief you on other than to just keep your seatbelt fastened throughout the duration of the flight. Circuit breakers are all in, and our alternate static is in. Let's just check that real quick. Okay, there's a little bit of puff there. Alright, seat track, let's get scooted up so I can reach the flight controls. Alright. Okay. Down on the left, up on the right, down on the right, up on the left. And, okay. Start checklist. Seat track, we're scooted up, avionics are off, our autopilot is off, our carb heat is off. Okay. Make sure we're going to go full rich, and then prop is high. Slide on the throttle. And then prime. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 in the primer there. Yeah, they're actually departing opposite of the wind, but that's alright. Remember, we're going to take... Actually, no, they're departing correct. That is north. Okay. These headphones are not wireless. It's a Bose A20. It's a real-world aviation headset, so it plugs into my GA intercom. So it is a corded headset. Okay, where were we at? Carb heat, prime, throttle slight, brakes on. Clear prop, looks clear on the left, looks clear on the right, and clear in front. Alright, master on, beacon on, and mags to start. Hey Hey, Dreaming, welcome, welcome. We're just getting fired up here. We are joining Virtual USA Flying Club, one of their events, and departing out of Bayport. Gonna take the Hudson SFRA up to Danbury, Connecticut. So it should be a decent flight. I'm kind of excited to attempt this in X-Plane 12 again. Believe it or not, I found out that mismatched memory seemed to have been the root cause of most of my X-Plane 12 crashes. So I got that stabilized and we seem to be good to go. Alright, landing light on for safety, turn our avionics on. Pre-taxi checklist, seat belts, get those on now, I suppose. No, it was an interesting find, for me at least, because when I upgraded my system from the i7 to i9, you know, in order to save some money, I only bought 16 gig of RAM, thinking that I would just take 2 sticks out of my old machine and put it in and have 32, and you know, it did, it worked, it gave me 32 gig of RAM, but the speeds and the power voltage, the voltage types were different, so, and that was the only constant that I didn't change trying to solve it. I replaced the motherboard and the power supply, you know, after the upgrade, and these crashes continued. So I was racking my brain trying to figure out why it was stable previously but not any longer, and the only thing left was my memory, and I got to looking at it, and I wouldn't think it would make a difference because I would have assumed that the BIOS would, you know, reduce the speed of the faster one down to the slower one. At least that's my understanding. But, you know, no matter what, it just kept giving me these crashes. So finally, on a whim, I put all of the old memory in the new system. It's all DDR4. And I haven't had an issue since. So it's very interesting. Okay. So again, let's review our departure procedure.
We're getting down to that 1,000.
From the aerodrome.
Yes, sir.
Copy that.
So we're taking the northbound runway. We don't want to overfly the freeway, so we're going to be kind of making a relatively quick crosswind and downwind. We're going to follow the lakes all the way out to the bay. And as long as we're under 700 feet, that'll keep us okay. Alright, let's see what type of ATC coverage we have. We've got LaGuardia approach. So LaGuardia. Alright, so that's that big guy over here. So I'm pretty sure out of Bayport we're going to be into islip approach. Yeah, it's not going to say. But we're going to be under islip approach. On New York approach. Okay. But either way, like I said, I'm going to be under all the shelves. I might grab a transition through the Bravo here, or I might just skirt it to the south. So. Okay. Temperature 10 degrees, so we're good enough to do a run up right here. Oil temperature is up in the green, so we're good to go ahead and do our run up. But before we do that, let's go ahead and make sure we complete our pre-taxi checklist. Seat belts are on, our flaps are up, avionics are on, ATIS, AWOS, altimeter is 3020. Okay, that looks closer to our field elevation. Yeah, I'll have to look into why it wasn't downloading the real world weather, but I think that's a problem with X-Plane right now. Miss Tyne, thank you for the follow. Welcome aboard Felicity, November 8033 Foxtrot. Happy to have you. Getting ready to depart out of Bayport. Aerodrome 23 November. Alright, what else did we need to do? Heading indicated a compass. That looks good there. Okay, turn coordinator, attitude indicator, and brakes we're going to test on the roll. We'll go ahead and turn our taxi light on for now. We'll turn our nav light on to turn our ADS-B on. Alright. So, yeah, let's just do our run up right here. Brakes are on, fuel is on both. Trim is set for takeoff. Flight controls, we'll check again. Down on the right, up on the left, down on the left, up on the right. Elevator, rudder, fuel responsive. Yep, looks like they're working there. Okay. Mixture is best power, nothing on the annunciator panel. Primers in and locked, 1700. Here we go. Left mag, there's our drop. Right mag, there's our drop. And we will carpet. Okay, and cycle the prop. 1, 2, and 3. Alright, prop cycle checks out. Oil pressure, oil temperature are good, suction looks good, everything's in the green. Alright, let's go ahead and idle back, check our friction lock. Get on the Unicom. And so we probably are going to be on the New York approach, and we don't have New York approach on currently. That's fine. Bayport traffic, November 8033 Foxtrot, taxiing runway 36 Bayport. I need to, real quick, verify that I have the right push to talk button mapped. Let's see. Yep, okay. And here we go. Park and brake off. Brakes off. Our rudder's gonna be different again to get used to. I'm coming back to X-Plane 12. Strobe's going on. Alright. Bayport traffic, November 8033 Foxtrot, taking 36 Bayport. And here we go. Gonna ease into that full power. It's gonna help our rudder on our takeoff roll.
right rudder. There's our airspeed. There she's going. Positive rate. Alright, there's our freeway. We don't want to overfly that. We're just gonna follow the lakes all the way out to the bay. Need to watch that 700-foot shelf too. Alright, so we could climb 1500 if we want. We'll go ahead and climb up to 1000. The phenomenon you're seeing here is a result of water rendering issues across multiple display resolutions. They fixed the cloud rendering on release candidate number 3, which we're on right now. They did fix the cloud rendering. They haven't gotten to the water rendering issue yet. But at least the clouds are a lot better. Alright, so we're climbing 1,000 feet. And we'll probably stay there for a while. Looks like a lot of people are going to be taking.
Mark, you picked up a buddy over there?
Are going to be taking the SFRA.
Somehow did. I'm not sure who that is.
Alright. I know I said I was doing it. Let's get up to 1,000. I haven't heard anybody on Unicom yet, so I just want to check something. 125.325. working.
Walker 1748, just maintain 5,000. 5,000, Walker 1748.
Alright, so we do have communications.
Walker 1748, traffic leader.
What is that? JFK? Alright, 26 miles from the JFK VOR.
JetBlue 6668, New York City, good evening, squawk 7132. Yeah, 132, JetBlue 6668. It's 78, wind 34013, runway 4 right, clear to land. Runway 4 right, clear to land, United Century. 2890, wind 35013, runway 4 right, clear to land. Clear to land 4 right, 2890. Number 125, Echo Sierra, turn left heading 100. Field will be at your 10 o'clock in 8 miles, port in sight. Left 100, we'll report the field on way 5 Echo Sierra. Clear 1748, so maintain 4,000. 4,000, Walker 1748. Lift 141, so maintain 5,000. 95,000, Delta 151. And JetBlue 6668, rate of contact, passing through level 239, is to maintain 10,000. Excuse me, is to maintain 14,000. The Canadian altimeter 3024.
That's correct, we are at VFR on VATSIM currently. New York Center, November 8033 Foxtrot.
American 214, expect the ILS 27 right approach. Expect ILS 27 right for American 214. Rate 033 Foxtrot, New York Center, hello.
Good evening, Type 182 Slant Golf, 24 east of the JFK VOR, looking to transition to JFK Class Bravo, if able, east to west, 1,500 feet.
Hello, United 78. We established on runway 31 right. You just gave us clear stop 4 right? United 78, my apologies. It's 31 right, clear to land. You are correct. 31 right, clear to land. United 78. Number 8033 Foxtrot, squawk 7155.
7155, 8033 Foxtrot.
Number 125 Echo Sierra, left 050, should be at 12 o'clock, 6 miles. Left 050, away from the field, site 5 Echo Sierra. 5 Echo Sierra, clear visual approach runway 5. Here for the visual runway 5, 5 Echo Sierra. 1748, just to maintain 3,000. 3,000, mark 1748. And I see we won't, but where would you get a second? Delta 1018, just to maintain 10,000. 107,000, Delta 1018. 141, left 220, just to maintain 4,000. Left 220, down 4,000, Delta 141. And November 8033 Foxtrot cleared into radar contact, 9 miles south of Deer Park, 1,400, Kennedy altimeter 3024, cleared into New York class Bravo airspace, maintain VFR 1,500.
024, clear for the class Bravo, maintain 1,500, November 8033 Foxtrot.
25, Echo Sierra, radar service terminated, wind, 360 at 7, runway 5, clear to land. Runway 5, clear to land, 5 Echo Sierra. New York Center, Spark 12 with you, leveling off at 15,000. Spark 12, New York Center, good evening, proceed direct Gale, climb maintain, level 360. Alright, direct Gale, up to level 360, Spark 12. Delta 1018, contact the New York approach, 120.8, connect. 0.8, bye-bye.
I've missed
14 doesn't maintain 6,000.
I've missed this atmosphere. You know, if I put aside the water effects, the sky effects are, and the horizon effects
Welcome to Kennedy, right turn on Bravo to the ramp, you have a good night.
are far superior. Dreamin', thanks for stopping in, my friend. Always a pleasure. You take care.
Walker 1748, just maintain 2,000. 2,000, Walker 1748. KDXR Center, good evening, Skyhawk 763 Delta. Walker 1748, 8 miles from Torby, turn left heading 090, descend and maintain 2,000 to establish on the localized cleared ILS runway 6 bridge. 090 down 2,000 to establish cleared ILS runway, cleared ILS runway 6, approach marker 1748. Delta 141, 1 miles from Zulab, turn right heading 280, descend and maintain 3,000 until establish on the localized cleared ILS runway 31, ready to bridge. Right, 280, clear localizer 31 the right, descending 3000 Delta 141. American 2764 push is approved, advisory to taxi. 763 Delta, New York Center, good evening, guys. Good evening, we're about 5 north of 3 November 6 Airport, looking for Skyline northbound. November 763 Delta for that, contact New York approach, November 763 Delta. Walk 7105. 105, 763 Delta. Delta 2890, vacated 4 right, Blue 2890, cross runway 4 left, Juliet, Juliet Alpha to the ramp connect. Juliet Sierra Alpha to the ramp connect. Juliet Alpha, cross 4 left, 2890. November 63 Delta radar contact has supported, cleared into the New York class Bravo airspace, Skyline route northbound. Cleared into the Bravo Skyline north, 63 Delta, thanks. New York Center, Chairman 522, 5500. New York Center, good evening. Kennedy altimeter 3024. 224, New York, Chairman 522. 6668, just going to maintain 9,000.
New York Center, November 8033 Foxtrot, request.
8033 Foxtrot, New York Center, good.
Intentions west of JFK, surface areas are dropped down to the VFR Hudson route northbound.
8033 Foxtrot, roger that. Your Center, good evening, it's 1693, we're going to send you your space, so, we're 1693 New York City, good evening, ready to contact. Walker 1748, wind 3409, gust 16, runway 6, clear to land. Runway 6, clear to land, Walker 1748. And November 125, Echo Sierra, welcome to Morristown. Delta 141, wind 34013, runway 3 right, clear to land. 319, clear to land, Delta 151. United is spot and shutting down. Thank you for so much for your service. Good night.
It's time to put that second gear in. Alright, ground speed right now, 117, indicating 120 and climbing.
New York Center, this is Mission 7 with information Juliet at JFK Airport. Requesting taxi weights 31 left. IFR departure to Cape Moss. Vision 7 here, Center, good evening. Clearing flight class number 3, standby. Roger, standing by, Vision 7.
Alright, got traffic ahead, same altitude, not in sight.
New York Center, you below 6668, up and down. JetBlue 6668, turn right heading 360, vectors to the ILS runway 31 right approach. And 360 waiting for the 31 right approach, JetBlue 6668. And JetBlue 6668, we maintain 10,000 feet. You can descend and maintain 4,000 feet, JetBlue 6668. 4,000, JetBlue 6668. Vision 7, what is your aircraft type? Sierra Foxtrot 50, Vision 7. Vision 7 clear to the Boston Airport via radar vectors to Bridgeport, Bravo Delta Romeo. As filed, maintain 5,000, squawk 7124. Vectors to Cape Moss, squawking 7124 at 5,000, Vision 7. Vision 7, your back is correct. Runway 31 left for departure, advisor duty for taxi. 141, welcome to New York, exit left 1 able, Alpha to the ramp, good night. Left 1 able, Alpha to the ramp, Delta 141. Blue 6668, turn right heading 040. 040, you Blue 6668. American 2764, runway 27 left. Taxi via Juliet, November, Sierra, cross runway 27 right. New York order 1748, off 6 on Alpha, looking across 19 and get the signature south. Walker 1748. Cross runway 19 on Alpha Lima, and then hold short runway 6.
Oh no, Mark. I don't.
Lima,
I gotta
hold
go.
short 6 at Lima, Water.
See ya.
48. And you said signature south, is that going to be by the runway 6 or by runway 1 there? It's off. Get back. 6. Hey, Walker 724, I see that. American 214, turn right. I should just maintain 3000. Down on 3000, American 214. 214, should turn right heading 180. Heading 180, American 214. Number 763 Delta, contact New York approach 120.8. You have a good night. 20.8, show up 60 Delta.
Alright, some situational awareness. We do have our transition clearance through the Bravo here, about 1,500 feet east to west, and we're going to drop down, grab the Hudson SFRA VFR, northbound up the Hudson. Instruments are looking good, nothing on the annunciator panel.
York, ready for on 248, cross runway 24, go back to the ramp, you have a good night. 24, go back to the ramp, thanks, I'll block 1748, have a good night.
Sorry, I had to install a script real quick.
American 214, turn right.
It's one I forgot to put in.
Right, localizer.
For X-Plane 12.
24. Right, localizer. 27 right, localizer, American 214. American 2764, turn left heading 230, 135014, gust 22, runway 27 left, clear for takeoff. American 214, I'm sorry about the late turn there. You continue the turn heading in 300 to join. 300 to join, American 214. American 214 is 1 mile from Jalto, turn right heading 300, maintain 3000 until established on the localizer, clear eye left, runway 27 right. Delta maintain 3000 to establish cleared out 27 ready for American 214. Blue 6668, you said maintain 3000. 3000, you Blue 6668.
Alright, 1,300 feet's gonna be our magic number.
376 IFR to Miami. Take it. Dilise, 876 New York Center, good evening. Click on the Miami Airport VAB score for departure. The Yankee transition has filed. Climb by the SID squawk 7107.
WestJet, hello. Yes, it is X-Plane 12, and I believe I got it figured out. And here's what I came to conclude as far as my system goes.
It's clear to Miami via the score for departure Yankee transition that is filed. Seeing the climate maintained, Ruby squawk 7107.
Mismatched.
6668, turn left at 340, join the 31 right, localizer.
Mismatched memory sticks seem to be the cause of my problems. Different memory
Yeah,
types.
left 340. 340, you Blue 6668. Skylease 48,
So yeah, different memory types.
4876, so it's 5,000.
They were both DDR4, but one was a 3000, the other couple were 3200, and different voltages.
4876 feedback, correct, advise any taxi,
So,
runway 31 left.
I put all of the memory sticks from my old system in here and used the 2 new memory sticks and put those back in my old system. So my old memory's in the new system and it's working flawlessly.
Contact, climb maintain, 1 was 0,000. New York Center, Honda Jet 515, here November, flight level 390. Jet 515, Sierra November, New York Center, good evening, squawk 7106. 7106, Honda Jet 5, Sierra November.
New York Center, November 8033 Foxtrot.
Sierra 33 Foxtrot, good.
We are clear to New York Bravo, request frequency change VFR.
November 8033 Foxtrot, ready for terminate, squawk VFR, frequency change to approved, yes, good night.
Thank you for your service, good evening.
And November 515, Sierra November, ready contact level 390.
Alright, so we're going to hang out about 1,200 feet. We're going to fly the SFRA VFR northbound. We're going to make our traffic calls as appropriate. The SFRA does require abbreviated traffic calls with aircraft type and position and direction. And I will demonstrate how that works once we get to the Statue of Liberty. We will circle the Statue of Liberty maybe once or twice before we continue proceeding northbound. Scenery-wise, we are using Dresky Design New York City landmarks. Our Hudson SFRA landmarks are by Gemma Studios, available from xplane.org. Highly recommend them if you fly the SFRA on Xplane. Yes, I've missed this weather atmosphere. Completely missed it. And I'm so glad that they got the clouds working. Where are we at? About 900 feet? Yeah, that's where we want to be to circle the Statue of Liberty. That's a good number. For our sightseeing tour here, I'm going to slow us up a bit. Put that prop back into high, pull this power out. Trim for this. I don't want to be below 900 when I circle Statue of Liberty. Yeah, send one in. What you got? Yep, don't forget your seatbelt. Let's get your headphones. bud. I'm gonna put these on, and then I'll plug you in. We got down pretty low. Sorry about that. So here we have the Statue of Liberty. Let me climb in a circle. All right, got them on. Oh. All right, can you hear me, bud?
Yeah.
All right, great. You got your seatbelt on?
Yeah.
All right, great. So we're gonna go and circle around the Statue of Liberty again.
Okay.
What you see over there? Know what that is? Very good. Papa's gonna try and do a forward slip and hold it up so we can kind of get a better view here.
Okay. So why do you need a map?
A map?
Yeah.
Well, because like driving, there are roads in the air and you have to make sure that you stay on the proper road when you're flying. Yep, the proper road. So there's Our Lady Liberty, Statue of Liberty.
Okay.
And Papa is doing a forward slip. So we're flying kind of like this so that we can keep our Liberty in view.
Okay. That's cool.
So it's not northbound Statue of Liberty.
Yeah. I got the Papa.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Can we go upside down?
We're not gonna go upside down today.
Okay.
If we go upside down, then we could have a problem.
Okay. Are we going down?
I hope not. I hope we don't crash. We have crashed before. It's not fun. Especially when we have all the people on board.
Yeah, like that. I don't think so.
Cessna northbound Colgate clock.
Papa? Hey, Papa?
What, bub?
Is this downtown?
Is this what?
Is this downtown?
No, this is New York downtown.
Oh, yeah. Yep, downtown.
Yep, New York downtown.
I just heard Mom.
Huh?
I think I just heard Mom.
Heard what? I think she would come and get you.
Oh,
Yep, if Mommy needed you, she'd come and get you.
okay. Did you buy this or make
What?
this?
You know Papa made it.
Oh.
there.
Yeah.
Cessna northbound Intrepid Monument. You done? Oh, here's his cars. Bye. Next. Up to your mouth, there you go. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Alright. So we are in New York, and we are flying up the Hudson River.
Should we go see Lady Liberty?
Lady Liberty?
Yep. Yep.
You know what? We might have time to swing back around.
Yeah.
Okay, let's just do that real quick. Hang on. Yeah, we should have time, I hope. We may not get all the way there, but we'll be able to see it. Cessna southbound Intrepid Monument. Couple more minutes and we'll be at Lady Liberty.
Yeah. Cessna southbound Colgate Clock.
That,
That lady that will be right there.
yep, that's it. Just drop down a little bit, slow up a little bit. Cessna southbound, circling Liberty northbound.
The Lady Liberty is made out of copper.
Yep.
And sometimes people can go in her head to see the view.
There she is. Cessna northbound, Statue of Liberty. And this is New York City.
Yeah. That's a big boat.
That is a big boat, huh? Hello, love. New York's pretty big, huh?
Yeah. And I feel like they killed most of their natural resources.
Yeah.
It's a big gun. And there's not a lot of animals anymore.
Cessna northbound Intrepid Monument. So, when we fly up and down the Hudson River like this, we need to call out our position. We need to tell the other airplanes where we're at. So that's what Papa has been doing.
Okay.
WestJet, thank you. The scenery, if you called it earlier, New York is a Jureski design. Seems to work in 12 just fine. Originally for 11, but works in 12. And I also have the VFR landmarks from Gemma Studios from the xplane.org store for the Colgate Clock Intrepid Monument and George Washington Bridge. Bless you.
Papa, I gotta go get fish.
Okay. I'll be right here if you want to come back. Make sure you have your parachute. Alright, let's see here. Yeah, we should have time. We should be alright. The official event ends at 9:30. But I'll at least check in before then. But we should be alright. Let's see, do we have New York approach? Don't have New York approach. ATIS 127.75, let me get that set up, 127.75, get that on standby. Actually, let me get that down here. Get that on standby, and what else do we got? Okay, New York Center 125325. Better?
Yep.
New York Center, lights 4641 Papa Foxtrot. Number 641 Papa Foxtrot, New York City, good evening, Philly altimeter 3026. Roger 1 Papa Foxtrot, VFR direct to Alpha Bravo Echo, request flight following at about 2,500. Papa Foxtrot, roger, maintain VFR. Roger, 1 Papa Foxtrot. Delta 200, just hold short of Zulu, I have one in front of you. Roger, we'll hold short of Zulu, down 200. Plus 997 across Troy, set to maintain 2000, Philly altimeter 3026. Cross Troy, down to maintain 2000, Apple 1097.
New York Center, November 8033 Foxtrot.
8033 Foxtrot, go ahead.
Type 182, slant golf, 31 miles north JFK VOR on the Hudson, direct to Delta X-ray Romeo, looking for VFR flight following.
And 8033 Foxtrot, that will be with New York on 126.4.
126.4, 8033 Foxtrot, thank you.
5 Whiskey Tango, wind 3409, gust 16, runway 6, clear to land. Runway 6, cleared. November 515 Sierra, November, turn right heading 270, vectors for spacing. Right turn heading 270, 50 November.
Wait, you know.
Runway
LaGuardia approach November 8033 Foxtrot.
November 8033 Foxtrot, go ahead.
Area type 182, slant golf, 29 miles north of the JFK VOR, currently 1,600 on the Hudson, direct to Delta X-Ray Romeo, looking for the VFR flight following.
November 8033 Foxtrot. I already have a squawk 7175.
7175, November 8033 Foxtrot.
Approach just a 1407 Delta 5200 November 1407 Delta, radar contact. I'll get you the information in a second. November 84 Belton, contact tower on the visual 8. Yep, contact tower 119.4. 14 November 763 Delta, contact tower 119.4. November 518 Charlie Lima, contact tower 119.4. 119.4, 518 Charlie Lima, thank you. You're welcome. Alright, now I got some of that taken care of. November 515 Sierra, November, turn right heading 360. Right turn 360, 50 November. November 8033 Foxtrot, thank you for your patience. Danbury, altimeter 3022. Expect visual approach runway 8.
022, expect runway 8, November 8033 Foxtrot.
November 515 Sierra, November, descend and maintain 4,000. Descend and maintain 4,000, 50 November. November 518 Charlie Lima, contact tower 119.4. I think I did that already. November 515 Sierra, November, turn right heading 068. Right turn 068, 50 November.
Alright, we're going to anticipate runway 8. Let's see if we can grab this ATIS yet.
Runway silence and opposite silence. Advise on our contact database information, Gulf.
Gulf is correct.
Danbury Airport, ATIS information, Gulf 0053 Zulu. November 515 Sierra, November. Descend and maintain 10. Airport is airport is 7, dew point -1, altimeter 20 miles to 12 o'clock. Visual approach landing in departing runway 8. Okay, descend and maintain 2,000 and roll report when at the field inside, not a jet 5 Sierra, November. Contact database information, Gulf. Danbury Airport, ATIS information, Gulf 0053 Zulu. Wind 3507, visibility 10. Sky clear, temperature 7, dew point -1, altimeter 3022. Visual approach and use landing and departing runway 8. Feedback, all hold short instructions, runway silence and opposite silence. Advise on our contact database information, Gulf. Danbury Airport, ATIS information, Gulf 0053 Zulu. Wind 350 at 7. Visibility 10. Sky clear. Temperature 7. Dew point -1. Altimeter tree 022. Visual approaching east, landing and departing runway 8. Feedback all hold short instructions.
Hudson 515 Sierra November and Denver.
Activate information Gulf.
November 515 Sierra November. Oh, your IFR. Cleared visual approach runway 22. God, I'm not at LaGuardia. Cleared visual approach runway 8. For the visual runway 8, Honda Jet 5 Sierra November. And Honda Jet 5 Sierra November, contact tower 119.4. 119.4, Honda Jet 5 Sierra November. Have a good night. You too, take care. New York approach to Cherry 47, just check to make sure you haven't forgot us. We're ready to fly over New York. Oh, we should have actually given you the New York Center. Let me get you back on course. Turn left heading,
Alright, my field elevation is 457 feet.
left turn to 270 or right? Right to 270, right to 270, then I'll switch you off to
Looks like longest runway is 4400.
And thank you, I did forget about you. I have a big mess up in Danbury.
And there's a bit of a gaggle there.
830 Juliet Foxtrot. Airport is 16 miles to you, 12 o'clock. Report in sight when you have it.
What's that last transmission for 8033 Foxtrot?
Airport's 15 miles to you, 1 o'clock. Report in sight when you have it.
We'll report the field, 8033 Foxtrot. That's not what he called out though. There was a Juliet in there.
Oh, I forgot your call sign. Jeddah 847, turn right heading 360. Cherry 847, 360.
I think I have it. I'm not gonna inform I have it until I know that I have it, but I think I have it.
Jeddah 847, Sennis is just signing off. Contact, I'm sorry, correction, switch to Unicom 122.8 for Teterboro. Unicom 122.8 for Cherry 847, right up there in the north. See ya. November 33 Foxtrot, you got the airport yet?
Still looking for the field, November 33 Fox.
I want you to give me 10 to the left.
10 degrees left, November 8033 Fox. New York approach, November 8033 Foxtrot, Danbury in sight.
November 8033 Foxtrot. Contact tower 119.4, radar services terminated, squawk VFR.
Tower 119.4, squawk VFR, and thank you for your service. Great evening.
You're welcome, take care. New York approach, November 555 with Tango with you. Checking in stop for Foxtrot. Clear to land. Clear to land, runway 8, I'm going to follow that on the jet with number 3, Network Foxtrot.
Next time we should make Mike sweat while playing.
Danbury Tower, November 8033 Foxtrot.
Radio 33 Foxtrot, Danbury Tower.
10 to the southwest, inbound to land, 8 is go.
Radio 33 Foxtrot. Enter straight in for runway 8.
Make straight in, runway 8, November 8033 Foxtrot.
Whiskey Bravo, you're going to be looking for traffic. It's going to be a Cessna that's joining about a 7-mile final. Roger, maintain separation, middle separation, for Whiskey Bravo, just confirm you have the Cessna in sight. It's not the aircraft right off your left, that's Cherokee. It'll be the next aircraft off the left further down the line, the Cessna. Let's look at the shot, Whiskey Bravo. Wind check, please. 3507. A4 Whiskey Bravo, it's the traffic off your left wing now. You just passed those Whiskey Bravo. A4 Whiskey Bravo, yep, that's the traffic. Your number, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 to the field, runway 8, clear touch and go. We're doing a full stop landing. You as soon as I said it, runway 8, clear to land. Clear to landing, November 275
A lot harder to see these airports in 12.
Of VFO, code traffic. 75 Echo Field, Danbury Tower, runway 8, taxi via Charlie. 8, taxi via Charlie, field. 8033 Fox, do you have the traffic straight ahead of you in the final?
Looking for traffic, negative sight, 8033 Foxtrot.
8033 Foxtrot, start left S-turns please for spacing, left S-turns for spacing.
Left S turns, 8033 Foxtrot.
Tower 20 Papa flight is clear at Delta, looking for taxi executive.
20 Papa, flight at 2, Charlie to the ramp.
Another ramp, 20 Papa flight, thanks Mike.
You? Denver Tower, Charlie Golf 307 Delta, I'm extended downwind, I've got a couple out on my left wing. Golf Lima Yankee Zulu, extend your downwind, I'll call your base. Actually, Charlie Golf Lima Yankee Zulu, if you could make a right 360, rejoin the downwind. Right 360, rejoin the downwind, Charlie Golf Lima Yankee Zulu. Denver Tower, Cessna 1407 Delta, 12 east, inbound, full stop the call. Cessna 1407 Delta, Danbury Tower, enter left downwind for runway 8, please. Left downwind 8, Cessna 1407 Delta. 8033 Foxtrot, that S-turn should be good. Your number 2, runway 8, clear to land.
Number 2, runway 8, clear to land, 8033 Foxtrot.
4052 Foxtrot, you can turn your base.
Turn base 4052 Fox.
5 kilo, it's possible to end off daily 1. I don't know what you were asking for there, but hold short of runway 8 for landing traffic. Blanco. Danbury Tower, Skyhawk 2080 Papa, on the ground reliant, ready for taxi to the active information Golf, stay in the pattern. November 2080 Papa, Danbury Tower, runway 8 taxi via Alpha, cross runway 35. Runway 8, taxi via Alpha, cross 35, 2080 Papa. Look up 341, I have your clearance visor ready, copy. Look up 341. Look up 341, you're cleared to the Boston Airport via radar vectors to Merritt. That's Mike Echo Romeo India Tango for the Roebuck Philly arrival. Maintain 5,000. Expect maintain 3,000. Expect 1717,000 1 minutes after departure. Departure frequency is 126.4, squawk 1163.
Back to Boston, radar vectors, Roebuck 3, climb maintain 3,000, expect 17,000, departure 126.4, squawk 1163, pilot 341.
341, we got correct advisory ready to taxi, it is hotel, will be current momentarily. November 4052 Foxtrot, your number 3 to the field, wind 3507, runway 8, clear to land.
Clear land 4052 Fox.
Charlie Golf Lima Yankee Zulu, traffic's off your left wing, Cherokee.
Traffic is in sight, Golf Lima Yankee Zulu.
Golf Lima Yankee Zulu, you can follow that Cherokee. You'll be number 3 to the field.
Hold it.
There will also be a departure prior to your arrival, wind 3507, runway 8. Clear touch and go.
Clear touch and go, runway 8, number 3 to the field, and I copy your remarks. Tower Honda's at 50 November, Charlie 4 going to executive.
515 Sierra November, Charlie, cross 35 to executive.
Charlie, cross 35 to executive, Honda's at 50 November.
Denver Tower, Warrior, America Foxtrot, we're putting runway at Alpha 3, requesting taxi to the tower tight down. Here, just give way to that Cessna 172 off your right, and then you can taxi via Alpha. Taxi via Alpha after the 172, giving way. Foxtrot. November 55 Echo Kilo. We're gonna be requesting takeoff to. We're gonna actually be requesting to peg back at executive. Alright, 275 Echo Kilo, you want to taxi back to executive? Yeah, I think if we can try to flip a Yui. Yeah, if you can make a 180, then go back on Charlie the ramp. Module by, let's just say, Bailey, the city will please, revoke the pilot license. Denver Tower, just making sure Alpha Delta to the tower, tie down. From Alpha Delta. To Alpha Delta to the tie down. Matter of Foxtrot. Alright, I didn't say Delta before, I apologize.
Making you sweat there, my friend.
Denver Tower, November 8033 Foxtrot, Alpha 08, holding short at Bravo, taxi to Westcon.
33 Foxtrot. Welcome to Danbury, Charlie to the ramp.
Charlie to the ramp, 8033 Foxtrot.
Danbury Tower, Mooney 514 Delta Victor, looking for taxi to runway 84 VFR departure.
514 Delta Victor, just give way to a Cessna that's going to be entering the ramp at Charlie, and then runway 8 taxi via Charlie cross runway 35.
A via Charlie cross 35 will give way to the entering Cessna 514 Delta Victor.
Cessna 1407 Delta, extend your downwind, I'll call your base. This is going to be spacing for some departures.
Alright, extend it down, you're going to call the base, Cessna 1407 Delta.
I think we can fit right in between these two over here. So, on that landing, it was a bit high, it was a bit hot, and a bit uncoordinated coming in.
Danbury Tower, Skyhawk 2080 Papa, ready for departure, runway 8 at Alpha, close traffic.
It was an okay landing.
Papa, hold short landing traffic. Hold short 2080 Papa.
Did not have the correct wind correction in. And then that's when we kind of bubbled up there. So, yeah.
Tower 405 to Fox, clear bait. You transfer taxi back for VFR northbound?
You're 52 Foxtrot, sure, runway 8 taxi via Charlie.
8 via Charlie, 405 to Fox.
Danbury Tower, 8033 Foxtrot at the ramp, shutting down. Thank you for your service. Good evening.
Very nice.
Alright, avionics off. Lights going off. G5 going off. Make sure to lean. Max to off. And master to off. Alright. So, that was actually a great flight for X-Plane 12. Didn't run into any issues, which is obviously a plus. So, let's head back over to the FBO. We'll debrief for a couple minutes, and we'll say goodnight. I'll say hi to the new people and talk about what we might do for our next flight. I'll see you back at the FBO.
All right, well, there we have it. I want to thank everyone for coming in for our sort of a special event flight today. We'll recap our flight plan. Departed out of Bayport Aerodrome, 2-3 November. There's some special departure and arrival procedures out of the aerodrome. There's a keyhole cut out in the Long Island MacArthur airspace there. So as long as we stayed under that 700-foot shelf, so that wasn't an issue. We got a Class B airspace transition through John F. Kennedy, and then we dropped down and flew the Hudson SFRA VFR northbound, and then we grabbed our flight following direct to Danbury. So we had some excellent ATC coverage. X-Plane 12 was working flawlessly, other than our live weather downloading, and I think that may be a server issue on their part. I don't think that's anything on my end, because that just started happening recently. Even when I was having problems with X-Plane 12, the weather was always downloading. So I think that's a recent issue. So we manually entered the weather as close as we could to match the real world conditions. But all in all, I think it was a great flight. Several people came in today, and we also got a new follower, Miss Tyne. So thank you for that follow. And again, thank you for flying Felicity, November 8033 Foxtrot. Let's see, let me catch up on the chat here real quick. Duffy Fluffy came in, always a pleasure, my friend. And then DreamNid was here, my trusted and faithful advisor for, all things aviation that I don't know. So, and WestJet, my longest viewer and moderator. Pleasure, buddy. Glad to have you. And then our first time chat and follow from Miss Tyne. Can't thank you enough for that. Let's see. Hawker was here. Hawker 125. My girlfriend said hello. And yeah, for the first time in a while, the kids actually got to fly today. So that was fun. And yes, WestJet, I agree. I have missed X-Plane 12, so I'm so glad that it seems to be working again. And again, what I found, when I rebuilt my system, I apparently was just, I knowingly used memory of different types. Like I knew that I did that. I did not know that would possibly pose a factor as far as hardware performance went, which was, I know a little bit about computers, and I know that realistically the BIOS should have handled and brought the faster memory down to the slower speed memory, but I couldn't tell you why it wasn't working. All I can tell you is that when I matched my memory sticks together, that it is working. That's about as much as I know. So I'm sure there may be a technical reason behind it. I honestly don't know, but I'm not gonna complain about it. It's working, and that's all I really want is for it to work. So yeah, I don't think that I have anything else to discuss. Our next flight probably isn't going to be until Monday. And probably just going to be doing some air work and VFR practice and honing in some of the skills that I'm working on in my rear world flight training. So yeah, I think that's the plan. I don't think I've got anything else. Let's see who we can send you over to. I'm sure somebody else flying in. Yeah, all sorts of options today. Alright, I'm gonna send you over to Melvin Leroy, who's also flying in the same event. I'm not sure how soon he's gonna be done, but it looks like he's still flying, so I'll send you over there to finish out your evening. Until the next time we get to fly, I hope you all take care and stay safe. And until the next time, flying is fun. It's always more fun when it's more than one, and you all make that happen. So thank you so much for that. Alright, you all have a good night, and we will go and raid Melvin Leroy. Take care, everyone.